Greece is known for its natural beauty and fascinating history. Ancient archaeological sites, countless islands, sandy beaches, and a balmy Mediterranean climate make Greece one of Europe's prime tourist destinations. Besides the capital, Athens, top things to see on the mainland include ancient Delphi and the monasteries of Metaura. But most people come here to catch a ferry to the islands Santorini, Mykonos, Rhodes, Corfu, and Crete are the most popular. Considered the symbol of Athens and Greece, and indeed of Western civilization, the Acropolis is a rocky mound rising in the heart of modern Athens and crowned by three magnificent temples dating from the 5th century BC. The best known and most distinctive is the Parthenon, originally made up of 58 columns supporting a roof and decorated by ornate pediments and a frieze. The so-called archaeological promenade is a 2.5-kilometer walkway, which skirts the foot of the Acropolis and connects it to the city's other main ancient attractions, the ancient Agora, the Roman Forum, Kerameikos, and the Temple of Olympian Zeus. Opened in 2009, the Acropolis Museum is now one of Athens' most visited tourist attractions. Designed by Swiss architect Bernat Tschumi, it is an ultra-modern glass and steel structure with light and airy exhibition spaces built specifically to display ancient finds from the Acropolis. Top things to see here include the 6th century BC Moschophoros statue of a young man carrying a calf on his shoulders, the caryatid sculptures of female figures that held up the erect hind, and the highly controversial Parthenon marbles. For the museum's cafe restaurant terrace, you can enjoy amazing views of the Acropolis itself. Read more 12 top-rated attractions, things to do in Athens. The most dramatic of all the Greek islands, Santorini is best known for the cliff-top towns of Phyra and Oia, which lie on the west coast, overlooking the deep, blue sea-filled caldera. Made up of typical Cycladic whitewashed cubic buildings, many of which have been converted into boutique hotels with infinity pools, both Phyra and Oia are considered romantic destinations, popular for weddings and honeymoons. Things to do include sunbathing and swimming at the black volcanic sand beaches on the south and east coasts, and visiting the archaeological site of Akrotiri, an ancient Minoan settlement buried below lava following the volcanic eruption that created the caldera, some 3,600 years ago. The island has an airport and is served by ferries and catamarans from Athens port, Piraeus. Read more 10 top-rated tourist attractions on Santorini. Greece's most glamorous island destination is Mykonos. After Dark Activities Center on Mykonos town, noted for its chic boutique hotels, classy seafood restaurants, and live music venues. Other attractions include Paraportiani, a whitewashed church in Mykonos, and numerous sandy beaches along the island's south coast, served both by bus and taxi boat from Mykonos town. The island is particularly popular with international celebrities. Mykonos has an airport and is connected by ferry and catamaran to Athens port, Piraeus, and Rafina. On the Greek mainland, Delphi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built on the lower slopes of Mount Parnassus, overlooking a dramatic ravine, the site was sacred to the ancients, who came here on pilgrimages to worship Apollo, god of light, prophecy, music, and healing, and to ask advice from the mythical oracle. It is made up of the crumbling ruins of numerous temples, a theatre, and stadium, dating from between the 8th century BC and the 2nd century AD. Nearby stands the Delphi Museum Archaeological Museum, displaying an impressive collection of finds from the site. Delphi lies 180 kilometers northwest of Athens. Read more exploring the top attractions of Delphi, a visitor's guide. One of the most unusual things to see in Greece has to be the Thessaly Plain, where bizarre rocky outcrops are capped by the centuries-old monasteries of Metaura. On the UNESCO World Heritage List, 6 of the monasteries are open to the public. You need to climb up several flights of stone steps carved into the rocks to reach each monastery, and inside, you'll find flickering candles, religious icons, Byzantine frescoes, and burning incense. Opening hours vary, and to see all 6 monasteries, you need to spend at least one day in the area. The nearest town is Kalimbaka. Read more 8 top-rated tourist attractions in Metaura, lying on the Aegean Sea, close to Turkey. Rhodes is the largest of the Dodecanese islands. Its capital, UNESCO-listed Rhodes town, is one of Greece's top tourist destinations. It is enclosed by an impressive fortification system, including monumental towers and gates built by the Knights of St. John after they took control of the island in the 14th century. The carefree cobbled streets of the old town are a joy to explore on foot. Nearby attractions include the pretty hillside coastal town of Lindos, and Marmaris on the Turkish coast, which can be visited by excursion boat. Rhodes is served by an airport, as well as regular ferries from Athens Port, Piraeus. Read more 8 operated tourist attractions in Rhodes town on the Ionian Sea, off the west coast of mainland Greece. Corfu is one of the country's most visited island destinations. The capital, Corfu town, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Thanks to its elegant Italianate architecture, it was ruled by the Venetians for several centuries. Explore its romantic pedestrian and alley streets to discover 2 16th-century fortresses, and the arcaded Liston, lined by old-fashioned cafes. Corfu town is a popular charter base for yacht sailing, the Ionian, and excursion boats offering sightseeing tours to Saranda and Butrint in nearby Albania. Corfu is served by an airport and ferries from Igoumenitsa and Patras on the Greek mainland. In summer, ferries sailing from Ancona and Venice also stop here. Read more 7 top-rated tourist attractions on Corfu Island. On the island of Crete, the Samaria Gorge is a top attraction for lovers of the great outdoors. Measuring 16 kilometers in length and, at its narrowest point, only 4 meters wide, it runs from Omelos 1,250 meters in the White Mountains down to Agia Rumeli, on the Libyan Sea. Depending on your level of fitness, it will take 5 to 7 hours to walk. It is steep in parts and rocky, so you should wear good hiking shoes and carry plenty of water. The gorge lies within the Samaria National Park, and is on the UNESCO tentative list. Through summer, organized tours depart from Hania and Rithymnon. Read more 8 top-rated tourist attractions in Hania. Often cited as Greece's most beautiful city, Napio is a popular weekend destination for wealthy Athenians. Built on a small peninsula on the east coast of the Peloponnese, it became the first capital of modern Greece in 1828 before Athens took over in 1834. The carefree old town is filled with neoclassical mansions and proud churches and overlooked by the 18th-century Palamidi fortress. Nearby attractions include Tiryns, Epidaurus Theatre, and ancient Corinth. In the Pindus Mountains in Epirus in northwest Greece, close to Ioannina, the remote region of Zagori is known for its stunningly dramatic landscapes crisscrossed by hiking paths. Here, you'll find Sagoro Horia, some 46 old stone villages, the best known of which are Papingo and Monodendri, where tumble-down cottages have been restored for use as holiday homes and traditional hotels complete with antique furniture and open fireplaces. Zagoro Horia's main attraction is hiking down the Vikos Gorge, but other things to do in the area include mountain biking and paragliding, as well as canyoning and rafting down the Voidomatis Gorge. A little further afield, archaeology buffs will enjoy a visit to the ancient city of Cassiope, one of the best examples of a city built according to the grid-like pattern of a Hippodamian plan. In 31 BC, Cassiope was abandoned and its inhabitants eventually established a settlement at Nicopolis. Today, visitors can explore the Nicopolis Museum here, displaying finds from the town's ancient ruins and cemetery. Overlooking the Aegean Sea in northern Greece, Thessaloniki Salonika is the country's second biggest city after Athens. Founded in 316 BC due to its position close to both Bulgaria and Turkey, it has always been a crossroads of various cultures and religions. Its main sightseeing attractions are its UNESCO-listed Byzantine churches, but there are also several Roman monuments including the Triumphal Arch of Galerius in the 4th-century Rotunda, the 15th-century White Tower on the seafront, and an excellent Byzantine museum. Hotels.